Free art programs build resilience in homeless youth by Ariana Heinrich. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development has stated that there has been a 39% increase in persons who are homeless or living in temporary shelters in the year 2024. Estimates from the public school system state that of those homeless, around 1.3 million of those are children between the ages of 5 and 18, many of which don't have parents to help them. Some of these children are fleeing from domestic violence at home, have been kicked out of their homes, or left at homeless shelters by their parents. Most of these children are suffering from one or more of these issues: abuse, neglect, domestic violence, economic hardship, abandonment, physical health challenges, anxiety, depression, and even PTSD. The group, a National Alliance to End Homelessness, reported in 2001 that approximately 22% of homeless youth suffer from unyielding and persistent mental illness, compared to only 7% of youth that do have homes. That is a huge difference. According to studies done by Robertson and Toro, many of these homeless youth are suffering so much to the point that they choose negative ways to cope. These include tobacco, drugs, alcohol, and other risky behaviors. Given their otherwise lack of options, these seem like the easiest way to escape their pain and constant suffering. Drugs take them away from their problems for just enough time to feel like they can survive. These youth need to increase their resilience in order to cope with all their challenges in a positive way. Studies on resilience in homeless youth have shown to help them change their life for the better. So when they have resilience, they are able to rise above their challenges. In the book, The Resilient Self: How Survivors of Troubled Families Rise Above Adversity, Woolen and Woolen state that one of the side effects of gaining resilience is that one is able to transform their pain into something constructive. This transformation is gained when youth are given tools to do so, not just simply housed and given food. Here's where art comes in. Art is the perfect tool by which youth can shift their pain into creating something of significance. In Seattle, a pilot project was started by a group of educators and art therapists in order to help the homeless youth there. As bold as they were, they started a walk-in art clinic, something that Seattle had never seen, which offers free art activities to the homeless youth. During the years there, they tracked how the youth were able to cope with their lives from the year 1999 to 2004. These researchers tracked measurements including ending drug use, gaining permanent housing, returning to school or staying in school, gaining employment, having pro-social behaviors, and also selling their art. The study by Prescott in 2008 found that the 212 youth that attended the art center had significantly higher changes to their life situation over the course of the 5-year study than their peers who did not choose to come to the art clinic. Through these increases in resilience, 48% entered the workforce, 44% either stayed in school or started, and 52% found a more permanent housing situation. Participants cited that having art as a way to cope or a friend that was always available to them created new positivity in their lives. These youth self-reported that participating in art-making activities allowed art to become a refuge from their struggles. It also significantly increased their independence, self-esteem, personal belief in their self to overcome obstacles and bolstered their humor and relationships. I have now shown you how art making has helped build resilience in homeless youth who are facing problems that many of us will never have to endure. As stated before, reports estimate that 22% of homeless youth are clinically depressed versus 7% of the national average of youth who do have a home. But in Utah, we are facing an epidemic of depression and suicide ideation higher than homeless youth. According to recent reports, in 2023, in the Prevention Needs Assessment, 37% of high school students have experienced hopelessness, while 22% said they have considered suicide. These numbers are staggering compared to other states. Utah has had a higher rate of depression and suicide than most other states for decades, according to the University of Utah Health Department. The university hypothesizes it is due to higher elevation than many other states. The lack of oxygen can cause hypoxia and change brain chemistry. I submit that we here in Utah take a page from a few of Seattle's art therapists and create a few open-door art clinics that are free for any youth in Utah, including the homeless. If art can help homeless youth escape homelessness, imagine what it can do for our struggling youth here in Utah.